होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में इतना सा फर्क है, एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A very good afternoon to all the investors. Warm welcome to Business Opportunity of a Chai webinar series. This is a digital representation of the business opportunity franchise option which Franchise India is launching today through our platform. We have divided the session into two parts. First, we'll talk about the business opportunity with the help of the presentation where we have invited the leadership team of the brand to showcase their business model. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. During our panel discussion, we would love to take all your queries. So hence we're requesting each one of you to share your queries in question and answer box. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir, Sonia ma'am, both leading this particular webinar and hosting the webinar. We also welcome and invite Mr. Samarth, who is a financial consultant, a senior resource at Franchise India. And the business opportunity we are launching today is DMAL Dental Clinic. It was established by Dr. Kunal in 2007. He started his journey very humbly, but now he has expanded his wings to eastern part of the country, and his certificates, his awards actually explains his achievement. This is a business opportunity for you, which you can start with him. He already enjoyed 15 years of experience and expertise in this particular segment. Thank you so much, Dr. Kunal, sparing time today. You'll be very busy with your OT, but still you got a time to talk about the business model. So we invite you to share your business model with us. Over to you.
Thank you, Archana. Thanks a lot for inviting me and DMAL Dental Clinic for this opportunity. And thank you to Mr. Gaurav, Mr. Sonia, Samarth, everybody. Thank you all. And I welcome all the investors, all the people who are listening to me today to this great showcase of an opportunity which I'll be sharing with you people. This is an opportunity which is in healthcare segment, and this is a different type of opportunity as in that dental segment is really untouched so far, and we have made great progress over last few years. And so I'll be taking you through my brand with DMAL Dental Clinic, which presents a unique opportunity, which is a recession-proof opportunity, and something which you will definitely love to go through. So
yes, Dr. Kim.
Yeah,
Please.
So to start with, I was telling about my brand, DMAL Dental Clinic, which we started in 2007, with one ideology of giving quality dental treatment at affordable prices. So so far, last 15 years, we have worked towards one goal to provide a quality dental care in India. So we have succeeded in that, and we have changed the dental treatment scenario in Jharkhand, Bihar, and mostly east of India. We are having patients from all over the globe. We have NRI patients like from US and Europe and Singapore and all other places, and from all over India also many patients are coming to get the quality work done with us. So my current philosophy about the DMall dental clinic is one India, one dental treatment. That is what I suggest is that once with our chain of the dental clinics, we will be able to provide the same dental care, same quality of dental care throughout the country. Our aim is to achieve the perfect oral health and a beautiful smile for all the patients, for everybody. So to achieve that, we have quality dental equipments like OPG machines. We do a lot of good quality implants. We have lasers. We have everything which is required for a modern, good quality of dental care. Uh, this is about the brand, and about me. I'm a dental surgeon with a specialization in implantology, and we have placed more than over 5,000 implants alone in Ranchi and Jharkhand area. And we have two branches here with our along with the main clinic. We have one more branch in Ranchi, which these two clinics we have been operating since a long time, 15 years, and now we have reached a formula where we know how to convert the patients, and we know how to increase the revenue at both the centers. So this is a time-tested formula for us, and we are doing all sorts of treatment, including smile design, full mouth rehab, and everything else. For our efforts and for our good quality of treatment, we have been awarded the National Award for the Best Multi-Specialty Dental Clinic in Ranchi, and I think that speaks a volume about our brand and about our treatment. We offer all sorts of dental treatment, anything what you can think of when you think about dentistry is available at our clinic, at our both the centers. We do implants, we do braces treatment, we do all RCTs, root canal treatments, and we do full mouth rehab, smile designs. We do invisible braces, which is a in thing. We have a scanner, oral scanner, which is the latest thing. So we leave no stone unturned to provide quality to our clientele, and our clients and the patients, they leave no stone unturned to comply with our guidelines so that they enjoy a good oral health. These are few of the pictures of our center. As you can see, we have two operatories in our main center as a two-chair practice, which is, I guess, two-chair practice is sufficient to generate a good amount of revenue throughout the year without any recession and seasons and weather. You can see the OT here. We work in a very holistic manner. We have a very good staff who are well trained, and we have a team of consultants who are providing quality dental care to all our patients. We have the equipments like OPG. As you can see, there is a Class B autoclave, there is a fumigator, air purifiers, lasers. We have all sorts of equipments, whatever is available for a good quality of dental treatment. And I personally take care that no stone is left unturned in any of our clinics to give the same quality throughout. Now, when we talk about dentistry, first question that might come to your mind is that why a dental franchise? Well, dental franchise is something which is something which has been unexplored. There are a few franchises, but see, the market, the dental market in India is relatively unexplored. We have around 180,000 registered dental graduates in India, out of which currently only about 80,000 are actively working. And more than that, India has a huge population. So number of dentists per number of dentists on per square feet or per kilometer of the population is too less. So there's a huge market, and we are expecting to grow at a huge rate by the at the rate of 20% through the next 4 or 5 years. So this is the time to get into the market so that we reap the maximum, so that we get the maximum out of this industry. And this industry is growing at a rapid pace. There is a demand because there is less supply, and we need lot of demand, we have a lot of demand in this sector. And as the people age, in fact, this is not age specific. Every person of every age, they need a dental treatment. Uh, Age group 15 to 40 or age group 60 to 80, all of them, they have different dental requirements, and we can fulfill them by growing in this industry. Now, when we look at the Indian scenario, Indian market is vastly underpenetrated compared to other markets. We see USA, we see China, and we see UK. So we have a huge scope. We have a huge scope of growth here. If we channelize a good quality of treatment with the value addition, we can tap this market to our advantage, along with providing good quality dental care. Now, yeah. When we talk about Jharkhand, population of Jharkhand is expected to grow by 22% in the next decade versus 4% in the last year. So when the population grows, obviously the demand also goes up. And as the demand goes up, our services are needed. And this is an industry which will never go out of fashion, whether it is COVID or it is any other recession. Our industry is going to stand tall because this demand never fades away. We are a segment where we need to provide the care based on the need of the patient, and everybody needs a dental care because there's a growing affluence. People are growing in affluence. With more affluence, definitely we get more patients, more paying patients. There's a focus on dental care because people are getting more and more aware about the dental care. So they are going for more and more of the dental services. They want better treatment. They want more treatment. And the most important thing is people demand a better service, and there's a lack of proper service providers. So if we provide a quality dental care with a system, with a proven system and with good quality care, definitely we are going to present an exciting opportunity for dental treatment with our brand. Now, if we talk about the demographics of India, India is very favorable population for the dental treatment because in 2030, 55% of India's population will be 15 to 49 years of age. And that is the age group which needs maximum dental care after that also, when they become around 60, 70, this age group, again, there's a huge demand. So once we start with this franchise, or once we are into the dental industry, the demand is never going to fade in coming 10, 15 years. We are always going to be in demand, and we are always going to provide quality dental care to these people. So about demold dental clinics, value addition and proposition, whatever we are making. Now we have an opportunity, India-based opportunity, which is because India is very large and a young country with a growing affluence. People are getting richer, and dental care is getting more prevalent. People are getting more educated, and there's an ever increasing demand for dental services. People want better and better demand, and with our brand, we can provide something to the people of India, which they don't expect in a general dental clinic. We are providing an experience of 15 plus years, an expertise, and a value addition to the patient of getting the treatment done at a quality dental center, which is missing. In India, we don't see a lot of quality dental centers. So with our brand, when we give an affordable price along with a very good value addition and a very good service backup, then we have to succeed. And then there's a franchise benefits. There's a need-based sustainable business category. There's an opportunity to expand the services. We can expand the services with the growing technology. We can expand the new technologies, and we can improve the average bill value. Because just imagine a dentist without a brand and a dentist in a brand. Definitely, a branded bill is going to be having higher value. So we have that advantage, and we will have a strong customer base. We'll have a strong customer pool, because right now also we are having customers or patients from all over the country and the globe. So when we are expanding, when we are in the other cities, definitely it's going to be a big advantage for the brand. Now about the rollout plan. Initially, in the phase 1, we are planning at the Eastern India, Bihar, Jharkhand, and then West Bengal, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Bihar regions in the phase 1. And we are open to the other cities, metro cities, and other tier 1 cities in the phase 2, which includes metro cities, Telangana, Assam, Delhi, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and all other cities. And then the phase 3, we can go to the rest of the states. That's how we are planning to expand our franchises. And that's how we are planning to grow across the country, because we are not going to be limited to one city or a few cities. We are going to have a pan-India presence in a few years. Now, the franchise format which we are offering you is a FOFO, franchise operated, franchise owned. Now, the requirements, the size requirement for the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 cities. If you're going for a one chair setup, it's 300 to 500 square feet, but I would prefer 650 to 750 square feet the space with two chairs, because two chairs help majorly in increasing the revenue. And then the place should be on the main street, commercial property. It should be well visible. There should be a parking, public transport should be good, connectivity should be good. And in the clinic, we should have a good waiting room, reception space, and operating space, and washroom, and doctor cabin, and everything what is required. Now, the investment what we expect is for a good dental clinic is around 35 to 40 lakhs. And a franchise fee is going to be 5 lakh rupees. And then there are reasonable operation cost based on industry and quality service standards. And this is a very competitive pricing compared to what we are planning to do. We are planning to get a lot of good equipments and advanced equipment and everything. So this is really competitive. And what type of people we are looking at? See, running a dental franchise is not going to be very easy, but it's not going to be tough as well. So what we are looking at is either a dentist, a certified dentist who wants to partner with us, or conversion franchises, existing dental clinics who want to be a part of our brand to increase their revenue, to grow their presence, young dentists who want to come out of college, or the investors or young entrepreneurs who are keen to join a high growth industry, because this is one industry where you can partner with us and relax, and we will take care of the rest. You can have a steady stream of revenue for a very long time. And yes, good customer relationship skill is able to operate the clinic. And a person should have a good relationship skills to hire the good people and to manage a good relationship between the patients and the staff. Now our unit franchise model, which is FOFO, what we are planning is that we have a unit franchise, and from unit franchise we have services. We'll be providing dental services, and there will be products. There will be products, dental specific products, which we will be streamlining, because we will be providing the products to the clinics so that we have a uniform quality of the services and the products. So this will be a very good part of our offer. And we'll have online health seminars for the we'll have the seminars centrally for the franchise as well as the patient base, so that you can grow your footfall and you can grow your business on that level. So we are going to help you on that level as well. Now, roles and responsibilities in this model are going to be for the franchise. Franchise is going to run operations on a day-to-day basis. Standard operating procedures will be given and guidelines will be provided. Employees will have to be kept motivated. We'll have to ensure cleanliness and hygiene of the premises, because that's very important. We have to ensure implementation of local marketing activities, maintain accounts and records in the required formats of the central server, which will be providing inventory management, and training will be mandatory for each franchise before the starting the operation. We'll have to maintain a good customer relationship, and the people working in the franchise will have to have a relevant medical degree. For example, if a doctor is working in my franchise clinic, then he will have to have a proper BDS degree or MDS degree. Now, for us, for the brand, we'll help you with the franchise. We'll help you with the site selection. What all licenses are required, we'll let you know, and fit out what is required. We'll help you with that as well. We'll help with the staff and the doctor selection. We'll provide training to you guys before these operations begin, and we'll help with the staff selection. We'll conduct marketing at a national level through different platforms to generate footfall in the centers. So that will be our headache. And supply of equipments and products, yes, we'll be providing uniform equipments and products throughout our franchise network so that the quality is maintained. And we'll conduct regular audits and feedback mechanism will be following, and R&D on services offered to improve experience to the customers. Now, pre-opening, we will be needing a site selection, clinical setup, equipment sourcing, staff training, guidance on the launch marketing activities. We'll be doing all that. Relationship with the vendors, we'll be doing that. Fast and efficient business management process systems and payment options, we'll be guiding on all that. And post opening, what we'll be doing, we'll be guiding you on the local store marketing, centralized marketing and customer pull, CRM activities, training on the new services, whatever new technologies come, we'll be training you on that. Expansion of the services mix with outsourced expertise, and consumable supplies, we'll be providing you with that. And pricing, we will be telling you how to price your products. So we'll be guiding you at every step. Now, financials, what we expect is investment for 5-year perspective. I'm telling if the space is 650 to 750 square feet, it's a 2-chair practice. The investment required will be around 35 to 40 lakhs. Average revenue, what we are expecting is 75 to 78 lakhs. OPEX is 53 to 55 lakhs. EBITDA is 18 to 20 lakhs. Average ROI is 47%, and payback period is 30 to 32 months. So this is going to be quite an attractive model where revenues are going to come back very fast. Thank you very much, and I hope you like the presentation. I hope it was useful for you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kunal, for this presentation. It was elaborate. And friends, I'll also request all of you, I'm seeing some questions already started to come in. You can all use the Q&A box. So, जो भी आपके questions आप Q&A में लिखिए, and we'll take these questions on your behalf with Dr. Kunal. And I'll also request friends, अगर आप कोई location है जहाँ पे आप खोलना चाहते हैं, and like we saw that Dr. Kunal is looking at expansion primarily in East India, Central India. If you have any city preference or you're looking for a specific city, please write that and we'll take it up. So just to maybe add what Dr. Kunal talked about the industry, and dental care is a part of the very big Indian healthcare market, which is one of the largest service sectors in the country. And even the segment of dentistry is a very big opportunity. We have more than 5,000 dental laboratories and more than 300 dental institutes currently in the country. And with this, the Indian dental market is very, very vast, and also predicted that India will be one of the largest single country market for all dental products and materials. And if we look at the population also of a dentist to the population ratio, today the urban is as low as 1 to 9,000 as a proportion, where we have one dentist to every 9,000 population in the country. And rural is even worse, where we have on every 2 lakh people, one dentist. So cosmetic and elective industry in terms of dentistry are two prime focus areas when we talk about this model. And dental implant also holds a very big market share. And this is close to about 20% of the entire Indian dental service. And we also have other services, which includes cosmetic dentistry and other services which the mall would offer. We are looking at a franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated model, and which would have an area of 300 square feet through 500 for a small format, which comes with 1 chair. And then there's a bigger format, which comes with 2 chair kind of a format. And the area requirement for that would be 600 to 750 square feet. And it is important to understand, friends, this model is based on the rotation of the chair. I would say throughput, as many chairs we add, we have more rotation and efficiency coming out from the same clinic. And before I take to the questions and cities, friends, you're calling and writing in, I'll start Dr. Kunal first and foremost. This is also very, very competitive, and we understand larger number of players in this segment are private. Almost 99% segment in this industry is operated by private players. And if you want to talk a little bit on, how competitive this is, and especially when we talk about your market that we want to expand within, what do you see is the competitive edge, we have over the current players that we see in our existing market?
Competition exists, but no doubt in this industry is very competitive, but no doubt that we are way beyond the competition. Because of the services and the quality of services and the value-based system what we have devised at our center, competition is there, but it's very distant thing, and I don't think that our franchise owners will anyway will have to face any competition, because the system what we have devised is a competition-proof system where they will be having a constant footfall if they follow our SOPs. You can imagine the competition scenario from the fact that where our center is located, there are 50 dentists in the 1 kilometer radius in that area. But we are the leading dentists and our operators are full every day. So there is no competition as such if we are doing the things in the right way.
Absolutely. And now, Kunalji, just understanding on the investment, I think we took through that slide very quickly. I'll request if we can have a little deeper understanding on how the unit economic works. And like I mentioned, and you also presented in the model, we have a 1 chair and 2 chair model. And this model predominantly is based on the throughput of each chair. Jitna chairs आप add करते हैं, उतना आपका throughput या efficiencies आपकी increase होती हैं. If you can give some thumb rules of how it operates, how many patients typically would come in, and also what kind of services and ticket size are we talking about? If you're looking at say X number of patients, in these number of patients, how many on an average would take one kind of services versus elective or cosmetic services, and what impact would that have on the overall revenue generation for a clinic?
Yeah, first coming to the investment, if we have a 1 chair setup, investments are going to be a bit low because the cost of the chair goes down. But at the same time, I would say it reduces the revenue drastically. I mean, if we have 2 chairs, we have 2 doctors working on 2 chairs. That way, we can double or triple our revenue from the 1 chair model. Now, number of footfall. See, initially, what we are expecting is around after 3 to 6 months period, we are expecting around 10 patients ka OPD per day minimum. And out of these patients, if we have only 1 chair, then it will be difficult to handle 10 patients in a day. So if we have 2 chairs, then it becomes very easy and comfortable for the patient as well as the doctors. That's where we add the value by not having any waiting time for the patient. And when the ticket size, what we're talking about is depends on the treatment. See, there are need-based treatment when the patient comes in with a tooth pain. In that scenario, patient has to get the treatment done. And when the patient has cosmetic requirements or something which is not compulsory, in that case, we have to provide our value and our expertise to let the patient know that we can make the patient beautiful, or we can make them have a very good smile. In that scenario, the ticket size increases because cosmetic treatments are expensive. So if you're doing implants and cosmetic treatments, ticket size increases, and for the other treatments, ticket size reduces a bit, but still that ticket size is not too less. Even if out of 10, 3 patients are converted in a day, we are going to have a very smooth sailing.
Absolutely. And Dr. Kunal, we all will also agree because, people, or I would say patient are already consuming these services or taking these services from somewhere. So this is also conversion market, जहाँ पे कोई ना कोई कहीं service जो consume कर रहा है, they would start converting when they find value with maybe a new player coming in. So what is the gestation we are looking at? Because there might be some go-to-market plan that we have for our partners. Yes. And I saw Anurag ji from one of the audience also asking what would be a go-to-market plan. And because this is a conversion market, we are consuming these services somewhere already. Kya go-to-market rahega? And what is your advice to maybe investors when they open up? Gestation is for how long? Maybe a month, 2. And you mentioned over a period of time, if we increase, from 1 chair to maybe a 2-chair model, or maybe even we add more chairs, then the clinic becomes more profitable.
See, gestation time is somewhere between 3 to 6 months if we follow all the protocols and all the standard operating procedures, whatever for the marketing, whatever we have devised. With our system, it won't be very difficult to get the patients from other competitors. It won't be very difficult because what we will be offering at our franchises will be totally different from what they're offering. We will be offering a set of treatments at a very competitive cost initially. And once they start coming in, definitely the treatments start pouring in because one patient brings 10 more patients. So initially the plan is to go into the market fully aggressive, let maximum number of people know about us and provide a service which nobody else can. And in that, we are going to help our partners to provide that kind of service, and we'll tell them how to attract those patients. So that is the plan.
And Dr. Kunal, if we can maybe go a little deeper in the investment itself, what is the average, breakup of the investment? capex kitna lagta hai? I think we're talking about a 5 lakh franchise fees model, and the larger part of that also goes in the equipment that we need inside.
Yes.
So would you want to explain the breakup of the investment for a partner on the overall 35 lakhs investment that we have talked about? And at the same time, I'll also request if you can explain a little bit on the operating side expenses also. Kya hamare fixed expenses honge, and there would also be consumable variable expenses which are attached.
Yes. See, investment breakup, if we take a 35 to 40 lakh investment with 2 chairs, it's going to be almost 30 lakhs for the equipment. Chairs, x-rays, machines, everything goes in that. And then the rest of the amount, some amount goes for the interiors, around 5 lakhs, and some amount for the marketing, initial marketing and the opening and all that stuff. And the operating expenses are, it totally depends on what revenue we make. Usually it is 25% of the revenue what we make comes out as the operating expenses in any treatment. So we have to, if suppose we make if we make 100 rupees, then operating expenses will be 25 rupees. Just like that.
So average isme kya margins rahenge, Dr. Kunal? If you look at some fixed expenses, what is the rental that you're suggesting we should look at? Because we need to be, most importantly, we need to be in the right neighborhood. And
Yes.
I saw one question, how do we protect ourselves from the competition? I personally feel, if we are closer to our competition, we perform better, because we
Yes.
already have an audience which is coming in.
Exactly.
And that is not something which is only unique to, healthcare or dentistry as an industry, but everywhere you have a competition. Agar aap food market mein bhi jate hain, you see the other players performing well. Even in, salons, gyms, you will find them all in the neighborhood. So I feel competition rather works more proactively when you open in the same market. That's my answer to you, Anurag. So competition always helps. So over to you, Kunalji, on the average, I would say, throughput that you're expecting. Average kya business kar sakta hai ek outlet? And second, if you're looking at the locations, idle locations kya hamare honge, kya hamare rental pe aana chahiye? What is the cost of staff that we keep, and idle number of staff and their roles and responsibilities, if that can also be advised?
See, average revenue what we are looking at is, अगर 2 chairs का practice है, we can आराम से easily we can reach around 70-75 lakh rupees in a year with 2 chairs. That's an easy target if we are doing everything right. Now, number of staff what we are looking at is, we need for 2 chairs we need 2 assistants and 1 receptionist, and then one doctor who will be taking care of the clinic and who will be assigning the patients to the specialists. So these four people are compulsory, are a must for the staff. And if you're looking at the location, location should be, of course, it should be on road facing, where you're visible. But the entry of the location, it should not be on the road. It should be like some secluded. From the, if it's on the first floor, or if it's a backside entry, that's better, because if you want high-paying, high-value patients, they always prefer to go to a clinic where the entrance is not on the road, but it is through somewhere, through a stair or through a lift or somewhere, because they don't want to be seen going to a dentist place openly. That is the common psychology. So that is how about the location. It should be visible, but the treatment and the people coming in, going out should not be very much visible to the people on the road. And about the takeaways, 70% we can expect to save 70% of the revenue as the income.
Okay. And इसमें बाकी हमारा net margin कितना रहता है, Dr. Kunal? If after taking out all the expenses, we also have cost of consumables, services, and all put together. So, and I understand this is a high margin business because larger part of that comes as a margin because the services are being offered.
Yes.
So, average margin एक franchisee का कितना हमारा? If you want to give an example of your current location that you're running, to explain that.
See, currently in our primary center, which we have 2 chairs here, and we have an annual turnover of around 1.20 crores. And if we talk about the margins, we save around 70% of the turnover is our income. That is the margin. 30% goes into the expenses, and the rest is ours.
Helpful. And any priority cities, Kunal ji, आपने mention किया, largely you've talked about states, but any priority cities out of these states that would be your initial focus to enter?
Yeah, initially, we would like to expand to Bihar, Jharkhand, like places near Ranchi, places near Patna, and if we go a bit further, maybe places near Bhubaneswar and Kolkata. So we are looking at these centers right now, and we are open to other centers as well, but the priority is are these centers.
And also on the profiling, because healthcare is one industry, everybody feels that they don't have experience, and it's something which is very, very sensitive, vis-a-vis the other industries like retail, have food. Everybody thinks, they can run and operate, but healthcare is one industry where a lot of people sometimes shy away because they don't come with relevant experience. And if you also want to comment, Kunalji, what would be the right profiling of your partners? What is their obligation, in terms of operations? Are they required to come with some kind of expertise or experience taking this franchisee?
See, for our partners, we need somebody. There are two types of people usually. I said what we are looking in our partners. One is doctors who are fresher doctors, or the doctors who are willing to convert to a franchise, or the investors. Now, if some investors are coming to us who are not dentists, non-dentist investors, then they need to they need to manage the things very well because they're not doctors. So they will have to hire a doctor to run the clinic, and they will have to be very patient because this industry is based on patience. So if we are patient for 3 to 6 months and we have the right type of people, which will definitely help you in, then there is no stopping. And for doctors who want a franchise, yes, they know a lot. There won't be a lot of trouble with them to adapt to our system, and definitely their practices will shoot up after partnering with us.
True. And I'll take one question, and that question is from Mr. Narag, asking if we've talked about franchisee and franchisee operated model. So
Yeah.
do we have a franchisee owned company operated model also?
Currently, we are looking at FOCO model only in Ranchi and nearby places. But in future, maybe we'll be looking about it. That is subject to talks.
Sure. So friend, this is only franchisee owned, franchisee operated, where the company will give you all technical know-how to operate. They will train you on the SOPs to operate. They'll also help you with go-to-market. And but only in cities where like Ranchi, which Dr. Kunal mentioned, they would and they might consider if there's a strategic location which is currently not served or underserved, I would say, with the current setup. And I'll request all of you friends, if you have interest, we're also organizing a special discovery day in the coming week where you can interact with Dr. Kunal one-to-one, and we'll be more than happy to organize and block that time for all of you. I'll request Rashna if you can put the date in the chat box for all our investors to see that. And Dr. Kumar, as we close the webinar, I also request you, if you would want to share some message with all the audience which is present here, and also maybe a message for prospective franchise partners, what is that one or two things which can make them successful running this clinic?
Yeah, I would say to all the prospective partners that this is a game-changing and a recession-proof opportunity which has been under-tapped in our country. So this is the time to jump in and reap the benefits, because I am here with 15 years of experience guiding you, and definitely together we can succeed.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dr. Kunal. And friends, it is 15th and 16th. There are 2 days, so you can block your session for either 15th or 16th, and we'll help you connect with Dr. Kunal for questions that you have on the business model. We've also put a hotline number in the chat box. Please take a note of that number, and you can reach on this number to start blocking your slots. And before we close, I'll now request Ashna if you can take over for your concluding remarks.
Sure. So thank you so much, Dr. Kunal.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thanks, Samar. Thanks all the dear participants for joining in today. Please connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 97176-83838. Also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in, as we are doing 2 days discovery day for you, which is 15th and 16th. Please book your slot for the same. Also share your suggestion, feedback with us at different social handles. Connect management team Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their LinkedIn IDs to get more information about different business opportunities, different events, because we are doing lots of event for you guys. We are especially organizing Hyderabad FRO for 2 days, 12th and 13th for you. To get more information about these events, Please connect with them. And tomorrow under our 12 p.m. webinar, we are inviting you for FOCO-based model, which is offered by Kuwait Shopee. It's a brand which comes from Delhi, and they are already operational with 100 stores in Delhi. So don't miss this chance. Join us tomorrow to understand their entire journey and their business offering. Do registration with us. Registration is free of cost, and it can be easily done either by connecting with us at our business hotline number or go to Facebook page. Thank you once again for joining in today. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Thank you. Have a great day ahead, friends. Thank you, Dr.